In less than a year since commencing its India operations, Vinfast has quickly secured its position in the top 5 best-selling EV manufacturers in the country. Speaking to us about Vinfast's journey in India as well as the roadmap ahead is Vinfast India CEO, Mr. Tapan Ghosh.
Thank you.
Mr. Ghosh, thank you for joining us for this interview.
It's my pleasure.
And congratulations on outselling some of the established players in the market. My first question to you is, what have been the key factors that have been driving demand for the VF6 and the VF7?
The key factor which is driving VF6, VF7 is the great value which customers are getting in these products. A, the product itself offers great value at a competitive price, at a very affordable price, well-designed car. Customers are really liking the unique and refreshing design, very safe car, performance is extremely good, meant for family. That's product itself which customers are really appreciating it. Besides that, what customers are also liking is that how Vinfast is caring for the overall cost of ownership. Like for example, we are giving 3 years free maintenance. Our warranty policies are extremely attractive, 10 years warranty on battery as well as 10 years warranty on VF7 vehicle and 7 years on VF6. RSA package is very good. We are also having a very attractive, unique exchange scheme from ICE to EV, where we want customers to adopt the EV. Besides, customers today, why they are hesitant to buy EV is because they are not very sure about the resale price of the car. What they are appreciating is that we are giving a guaranteed residual value of 75% after 2 years and 55% after 5 years. These are things which customers really like. This is as far as when I'm talking about is cost is concerned. Besides, what customers is appreciating is that how we are taking care of the network part, service network part. We already have got 130 plus workshops, which includes tie-up with third-party service network, which will give minor repairs wherever the dealer workshops are not there. And this year end, we are planning to have 234 workshops. Showrooms also, we are going to plan 75 showrooms, already 51 is done. All these things are something which customers are appreciating, and that's helping us scale up the volume of VF6 and VF7 both.
One key point that you mentioned is your sales and distribution network. Now, usually we've seen that when a new manufacturer enters the market, they really focus on the metros. But with Vinfast focusing on tier 1 and tier 2 cities, you have a wider footprint and you cater to a wider audience. Now, how has the demand from the tier 1 and tier 2 cities been in compared to the metro regions?
Metropolitan cities, already the demand is very high. Of course, the EV adoption is very high. Having said so, there is a lot of curiosity and lot of interest of EV products even in tier 2, tier 3 cities. One thing which we have experienced that one of the reasons why EV adoption is slow is because of the charging network. However, in the tier 2, tier 3 city, many of the customers, they have their own house where charging becomes easy and they are driving in the city. So even if they are charging in their home once, that will actually make the vehicles run for a week or so. So our strategy will be is that anyway we are also present in tier 2, tier 3 cities, but going forward we would be not only strengthening our presence in the metro and tier 1 cities, but also expanding our reach in tier 2, tier 3 cities, showrooms and also workshops.
Okay. I want to shift focus on the MPV7 MPV. As we've driven the car yesterday, and what we've discovered is that the car has got its fundamentals right. It is a spacious car, good ground clearance, good boot space, but it has a few features missing, a few premium features missing, which people have come to expect nowadays, like let's say cooled seats or a sunroof or a 360 camera and things like that. Now, does that hint at an aggressive price which possibly is undercutting its core rivals and maybe even competing against petrol automatic MPVs?
It's a very interesting question which you have asked. So whenever we are going to launch a product in the market, like let's take the case of VF6, VF7 to start with. So we have a price positioning that range, and then we do a thorough market research about what the customers want in the product, what are the things which Indian customers want. Now, obviously, each and every feature costs something. When we are going to launch MPV7, we also did customer clinic, we did market research, and we found that what customers actually want in a 7-seater is space, practicality. Our product is one of the very few products which you will be seeing. You hardly will find a 7-seater which offers enough legroom on the third row. Plus the power, the torque, the pickup is very good. The range is very good, 500 plus range. These are things which are practical and customers want these products. Yes, features are also important, I am not saying that, but ultimately these are fundamentals, and to have this architecture really costs a lot of money. So, within the price point, we did the research and we found that customers want this type of a product. It's like what we are talking about is a family room on the wheel. A customer will enjoy driving a lot. And I strongly feel that there will be a great value which customers will see in the MPV7, and it should do very well among the Indian customers.
Okay. Now, an MPV caters to a broad set of buyers like private users as well as fleet and taxi operators. Now, as you spoke in the press conference today, that there will be a Limo Green version which will be catering to only the taxi and fleet buyers. Now, how do you plan to have adequate differentiation between the two products in order to ensure that both have their own individual identity?
When you will see Limo Green MPV7 on the road, you will find that these two products are totally different. They may be 7-seater. Even the badging is different. The logo is different. One particular, if I talk about Limo Green, it is being ARI certified for fleet. There are certain government regulations which fleet, when you are going to sell it as a fleet, has to meet, and that cannot be sold in the private sector. So there is a clear differentiation. Somebody who is owning the MPV7, he knows that he is owning the private sector, a private car, and it is very, very unique, and it's totally different from the Limo Green, although the platform may be same. That's how we are trying to have a different positioning, so that the brand is, having a different identity.
Okay, I wanted to shift focus to the two-wheeler segment. As we know that Vinfast is looking to enter the two-wheeler segment as well, probably towards the end of this year. What will be the key factors or the disruption that Vinfast is bringing into the EV segment? Will it be warranty? Will it be the battery swapping tech? What will be the key reason why Vinfast will disrupt the segment?
So we are still studying the differentiation which we are going to create. Like in four-wheeler, we have created a unique niche for ourselves because of the unique offerings which we are giving. So two-wheeler also we will be launching this year in the second half, and we are still working about which are the products and what are the unique offerings we need to give, how it is going to be differentiated as compared to the other customers. That still we are working, and we will let you know in the coming months, and appropriate time we'll surely let you know.
Last two questions. I don't want to take too much of your time.
No problem.
One is the charging infrastructure. We've seen in Vietnam that you have a widespread charging network all across. In India, do you see V Green expanding and probably being a pioneer in developing the infrastructure in India?
So charging infrastructure is very important for EV adoption. So V Green is again a sister company of Vin Group. They have already started setting up the charging stations in India. Already 300 charging stations have been there. They have also got a plan to expand the charging network across the country that will help in adopting the Vinfast vehicles. So they're already on the job, and they'll be expanding in the market.
Okay, and last question, just as an enthusiast. Now, I know you must have got a lot of this, people requesting you to bring the VF3 to India. So the two-door, four-seater compact car, which has that, it's quirky, but it's aspirational at the same time. Just wanted to understand from you, do you see the Indian car buyer willing to put their money on the VF3 as a product?
So in Vietnam, we have got a lot many products to choose from. VF3 is one end of the spectrum, then VF9 is in the other end of the spectrum. As far as Indian customers concerned, there is a unique offering for all the segments, starting from VF3, VF5, VF6, VF7, VF8, VF9, all. So we evaluate the market, we study the market, we do research, we do customer clinics, and then obviously at appropriate time and all, we try to think about which product to buy, which segment to cater to, what price positioning will be there. So regarding a question on VF3, still we would be studying the market, and then we will decide whether to launch or not, or when to launch or not, what will be the price positioning. So yeah, it's a work in progress, you can say.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on the launch of the MPV.
Thank you so much, and it's my pleasure interacting with you.
Thank you.